Hello, folks. Thanks for coming back once again to the 2-minute challenges. And as always, we want to say thanks. And also, as another reminder, tell a friend that we're here 5 days a week and we'll be a good show for them to watch. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You're a member of a tennis club. You just joined this organization. You just became a member. First time you've ever been a member of a tennis club. You walk in on your first day and they ask, how would you be practicing today? Do you want a machine to hit the balls to you? Or would you like a human to hit the balls to you? What do? Do you go ahead and take the advantages of a machine shooting those balls straight? Or do you have fun working with a real person? Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. On yesterday, we asked, what if you were a 12-year-old and had an opportunity to live 1,000 years? Would you take it? Or would you rather just do things the way they are right now? Well, majority of the people in the comments section said that they would do things the way they are now. They wouldn't want to be a 12-year-old. Me, I disagree. I would love to take up the challenge of living 1,000 years and being a 12-year-old. I like the fact that I might have a mature mind at 12 and can figure a lot of things out. My joy would be living 1,000 years. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's question and yesterday's responses. We want to say, as always, if you haven't done so, go ahead and tap the like and subscribe and tell a friend. And until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. And see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. Thanks for joining us, as always, on the 2-minute challenges. As always, we're glad you were able to join us. We hope that you told a friend about us so that they're able to come over and have some fun with you. These are your 2 minutes, and we, in fact, try to make it fun for you. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. Your boss just came to you and said that a company policy has changed and they're no longer going to be doing 5-day work weeks. The new choice for you to decide on is a 3 12-hour day, where you can put in a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and have the whole week off. Or you can do 4 10-hour days, where you can go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and have the weekend and an extended day off. What do? you tell them that you would rather have the 3-day work week or the 4-day work week? Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. On yesterday, we asked, what if you had just joined a tennis club? Your first time there, all of this is new to you. And you went in and they asked, do you want a machine to throw the balls to you or a human, a trainer? Majority of the people in the comments section said that they would work with the person. They would rather have somebody hitting the balls to them. They also mentioned there was a teachable moment. Me, I disagree. I would rather have the machine. I think that I would get in more practice when that thing is whipping balls at me and I'm swinging fast. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's show. And as always, thanks for coming. Tell a friend. And if you haven't done so, like and subscribe. It'll help us grow. We're up to 100 subscribers and counting. We're making progress. All right. Until we see you again, take care.
And see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges. Coming back and see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges. And see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. Thanks for joining us, as always, on the 2-minute challenges. We want to do something a little different today. We want to start it off with thanking you for subscribing. We're up to 100 subscribers and counting. Tell a friend so we'll be able to grow a little bit more. Every subscriber counts. All right. With that said, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You stepped outside your home and there's a bush with a bird's nest. You notice a baby bird had fallen out of the nest and is down on the ground. It's got some wings. It was like it was practicing to fly. What do? Do you go over and pick that bird up and put him back into the nest? Or do you say, I'm gonna let Mother Nature work this out. It's been doing it forever. Maybe birds know how to get back up there, and just leave it alone? Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. On yesterday, we asked, what if you had a company policy change on your job? They were no longer doing 5-day work weeks. They said the new option is you can work 4 days or 3. The 3 days you would have to do on the weekends. The 4 days you would have all weekends off. Well, majority of the people in the comments section said that they would do the 4-day option and be off on the weekends. Me, I agree. It's tempting to go to a 3-day work week and have a lot of time off 4 consecutive days, but I think I'd rather have those weekends. Seems like that's when the busy season is. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's show. As always, we want to ask that you invite a friend to come join us. Tell them that we're having fun over here with questions. And until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. And see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. Thanks for joining us. As always, we're glad you were able to swing by. We also want to say today that we've noticed some growth in subscribers, so that means you may have been telling a friend, and we want to thank you for that. We're up to over 100. All right. With that announcement out the way, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You normally swing by your grandmother's house every morning before going to work. You just check in on her, make sure everything's okay. Today she asks if you could swing by the store before you go to work. She needs a few items. So you look at your watch and you notice if you do, you're going to be late today. What do? Do you go ahead and go up to the store for your grandmother and bring the items back, knowing you're going to be late? Or do you say, I need this job, Grandma, I'll bring it to you when I make it home? Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. On yesterday, we asked, what if you stepped outside your house and there's a bush and there's a baby bird down on the ground? It had wings, but apparently weren't strong enough to lift it up. What do? Do you pick up that baby bird and put it back into the nest? Or do you just let Mother Nature figure it out? There might be a way that a bird can get up there on its own. Majority of the people said that they would let Mother Nature do it. They wouldn't interfere. Me, I disagree. I would probably go over and pick that bird up and stick it back into the nest. I would hope that the mother bird wouldn't attack me thinking that I was going to try to eat its baby bird, but I think I'd try it. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's question and yesterday's responses. We want to ask that you tell a friend if you haven't done so. Tell them we're growing and we have good questions 5 days a week. And until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. And see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. Welcome to the 2-Minute Challenges. And as always, we want to thank you for joining us. We're here 5 days a week, as we normally say. And we also ask that you invite a friend. We normally say that also. Today, we want to say that if your friend was able to join, welcome. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You have an opportunity to live 1,000 years. 1,000. But you will be 12 years old the whole time. Is that something that you would do? Or do you say, I think I'd rather live my life the way I am now and not make any changes? Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. We asked, what if you were at a party and everybody was dancing and having fun and you wanted to have fun too, but you haven't kept up with the latest dance moves? What would you do? Would you get out there and have fun, regardless of the moves? Or would you just sit this one out? The people in the comments section said that they would get out there and have fun. Me, I agree. I'd get out there too. I'm not into people looking at how I dance. It's about me having some fun dancing. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's question and yesterday's responses. We want to ask that you come back and join us. We're here 5 days a week. We also say, tell a friend. It'll help us grow. And with that said, take care.